Welcome back to another review on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Julie G. I feel like I haven't done a Julie G review in a little while. I've been waiting for the next collection that she was going to come out with. I have seen her talk about this collection on her channel, but I haven't actually watched the video yet because I wanted to have an unbiased kind of take on this collection for you. So these are my feelings about the collection without really knowing, you know, what she has to say about the collection yet. I'll go watch this after I go ahead and film for you. Basically, she put out 9 polishes in all kind of primary colors. Let me see if I can show you here. Where is it? These are they here. So like that. So primary colors, not this one that my thumb's on. And they, on the bottle, they say that they have a jelly bean finish. So what it basically means is that they just have like a kind of non-glossy, kind of like rubbery feel. So anyway, you'll see as we get to swatching, whenever the first coat is dried, you'll be able to see coming up on the second coat that it's going to be applied over kind of a matte kind of look. The other thing to note about these polishes is that they are a little bit sheer. I don't know if it's just the nature of the kind of finish that they put into this polish, but it makes them a little bit sheer so that on 2 coats you still see the nail line. You may need 3 for each of these, or you may want to swatch them over something else. That's kind of up to you. You'll see as I swatch them how they kind of perform. Kind of on the flip side, the thing that is actually nice about them being a little bit sheer is you can mix them and create your own color. So like I took the green and did a couple coats of that, and then I did a coat of the blue on top, and I made this aqua color, which, as we all know, if you take green and blue, you're gonna make aqua. But if these were just like cream polishes, you probably wouldn't be able to do that because they'd be too opaque on their own. But because of the crelly jelly nature of these polishes, you can kind of mix and match and do your own thing. So I think that's pretty fun. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get swatching. I did want to tell you what's on my lips. This is Raspberry Rush from Milani, my color statement one. So this one is fun. It feels like it has like a flash of blue in it. So it's like, I feel like I should have worn this the other day when I did the China Glaze Electric Nights collection because it's super kapow. So anyway, let's get going. I'm going to go through the rainbow. So let's start out with their primary red. It's called Wild Cherry, just a really gorgeous cherry. Bright, not really too pink, not too orange. Really great primary. So let me show you how it swatches. They also gave us a very standard pink. It's called Pixie Stick. The cute names on these are just killing me. Very standard, berry standard. That kind of fits too. Very standard pink. Again, same formula as the rest of them, so I won't have to touch on formula too much. So yeah, let's take a look. Next up, they give us a nice orange called Candy Shop. This is just very juicy sun-kissed orange. Really, really great orange. Let me show you how it swatches. So next they thankfully gave us a gorgeous yellow, and it's called Lemon Drop. Look how nice and bright that is. That just makes me feel like I got a little taste of citrus. Like it makes my mouth water a little bit thinking that it's gonna be sour. Anyway, these aren't scented polishes by any means. I should just say that. But yeah, Lemon Drop. Let me show you how it swatches. Alright, for green, they gave us one called Sour Apple. I actually feel like this one might be the least primary of all the colors. I don't know, I just don't think of like primary green when I think of that. But at just 2 coats, since it's not super, super opaque, it doesn't quite get quite as dark as that. So I guess it's kind of fitting for Sour Apple if you're thinking about it. So yeah, let me show you how it swatches. Alright, next up they gave us one blue, and it's called Sweet Tooth. Here it is here, just a very, kind of a little bit like warmer blue, medium blue. So that's it there. Let me show you how it swatches. Alright, so interestingly enough, if you watched my China Glaze Electric Nights collection, I will have talked extensively about how they gave us 2 purples in there that were pretty close in color. It's so funny that in this collection they basically did the same thing. So see these 2 purples? One is just a little bit more blue toned, and one has a little bit more like pink in it maybe. I can tell them apart when I look at them here, but when they're on my swatch wheel, and more specifically when I'm swatching them in live application, I can't tell the difference like at all. So if you're interested in these, you probably don't need both purples in my opinion. But I am going to share them both with you. I'm going to start with the one that is lower in the alphabet so that I can get this right and not mix up the swatches for you. It's called Lollipop. This is the one, let me make sure I get this right. This is the one that has a little drop of red in it. So basically, you know, maybe a little bit more plum on this one, perhaps. So anyway, this is Lollipop. Let me show you. And the other purple in the collection, the almost identical twin to the one I just showed you, this is called Sour Grape. This is the one that's just, you know, more straight up of a grape shade, no red in there really. Well, there is red, of course, because you need red to make purple, but in any case, that's how I differentiate them from each other, and I'm going to show you this one now. And last up, I was happy to see that they gave us a black. It's not a super opaque black by any means. I wasn't happy to see this in here because it's like the best black formula or anything, but when I think of a candy shop, black licorice is definitely in there. I know some people really hate it. I'm kind of like half and half, and there's sometimes when I really, really love it and sometimes when I'm just like, meh. But I feel like a candy shop isn't really complete without like a black licorice representation. So that's why I think it is fun. It is called Licorice Twist. It's the same formula as the rest, so it's not going to be super opaque or anything like that, but it just kind of gives that effect. So anyway, let me show you how it swatches. So that's the whole grouping. If you've been seeing these and wondering what they were going to look like, what that whole jelly bean finish was like, I hope that this kind of helped you see how they dry, you know, how they really look. I don't know. I think, you know, I like matte polish, but I think that I would probably wear all of these with a top coat. Even though I'm not one of those people that just has to top coat everything, I think I actually would wear these because I feel like it would make it look a little bit more, like more refined. Just because when you have them on their own and they're kind of sheer and they dry matte, I don't know. For me, that's just how I felt like when I was swatching them. I preferred them with the top coat. So I hope this helped you decide if you need to pick any of these up. So I actually get this comment a lot whenever I review anything that I've found at Rite Aid, that a lot of you aren't near Rite Aid, and so it makes it hard to find these collections. You can actually find Julie G, if you aren't aware, at jessiesgirlcosmetics.com. Let me make sure I've got that for you. Yeah, jessiesgirlcosmetics.com, and you can purchase them off her website. The nice thing about Julie G polishes, they're not super expensive. The little bit of a downside is that it's not quite as much product in there as like a China Glaze. It's like 3/4 of what a China Glaze is. It was just still pretty good. And I really like supporting her brand. I just think it's really fun. I think she's doing a great job. In any case, if you are interested in these, that's where you can find them if you can't find them in stores. I did just spot them, I think, last week, and they had just barely hit the stores because none of the polishes were out of the display yet. So I think that's about it. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today, guys. Thanks for just being part of my little family. I love you guys all so, so much. If you watched my special announcement video a few days ago, you'll kind of understand why I'm a little bit maybe short of breath in the past few videos, why I've been a little bit absent on my channel just a little bit, but I'm trying to get back going with things. And so anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me and being here with me. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you back next time. Bye.